All right, you guys, man, welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to the channel. We got Nicki Minaj calling out Jay-Z and Beyonce for killing her career like Keri, Hilson. Bro, Nicki is pissed off. Pissed ain't the word for Nick. Nick said, bro, I'm gonna let the cat out the hat. Oh, man. Nicki, she feels some type of way about them Grammys, bro. Not only the Grammys, but some other stuff, like with the Megan Thee Stallion beef and with Megan being on Roc Nation. Bro, that's crazy. We gonna get to it, though. Spicy.
Why, when y'all have an affiliation to Jay-Z in some sort of way, y'all be thinking that y'all can disrespect and violate?
Baby, since the Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion feud escalated, it has become very clear that something is going on with Nicki Minaj and the Carters. And now Nicki is making it clear again that just because people are close to Beyonce and Jay-Z, that doesn't give them the right to disrespect her. As a matter of fact, sources very close to her are saying that Nicki is very cautious about Jay-Z and Beyonce pulling a Keri Hilson on her, and their mega project is Megan Thee Stallion.
This is about Jay-Z. This is about Jay-Z.
That's what it's about right there.
And excuse me, because I'm not trying to be fresh at all. But Jay-Z has this way of kind of like presenting himself in the culture as like this Daddy Warbucks kind of figure.
Child, y'all got Azalea Ebanks entering the chat too? Anyway, apparently Nicki is not just cautious of Jay-Z and Beyonce alone, she's also cautious about other people in the industry too. Cause apparently that mistake at the Grammys was not just a mistake. The Grammys allegedly, intentionally wanted to embarrass Nicki. We'll get to that. But first, let's get into how Jay-Z and Beyonce are allegedly trying to sabotage Nicki. Y'all, unless I'm the one who has been imagining things, haven't Nicki and the Carters always been on good terms? I mean, they seem to be on pretty good terms when Beyonce publicly acknowledged Nicki's birthday, as well as the birth of her son in 2020, and Bey even sent her a handwritten note welcoming Nicki to motherhood. The Carters also seemed to be on good terms with Nicki when they congratulated her on receiving the Vanguard Award at the 2022 MTV VMAs. In fact, as recently as July 2023, Beyonce sent a number of pink Ivy Park items to Nicki to celebrate her title track for the Barbie film soundtrack. Well, there are some people who have also pointed out that the last time Nicki attended the pre-Grammy Roc Nation brunch was in 2015, and at the time she was dating Meek Mill, who would go on to become partners with Jay-Z in a push for prison reform. So is it possible that behind the scenes they've actually had problems but have only been trying to put up appearances for the public? I don't know, guys, but whatever left a bad taste in Nicki's mouth with the Carters possibly took place towards the end of 2023. And whatever happened was so bad that it had Nicki dissing Beyonce in one of her recent songs, Press Play, where she raps, they said, "Why you can't Beyonce? Daddy wasn't no businessman. Mama wasn't no business owner. What an idiot. You can't be me. I'm already it." Yeah, she really did say that. Next, we had this whole Megan Thee Stallion feud boiling over, and the way Nicki was pressed, child, I knew something else was up. I don't think one line in Megan's song Hiss warranted the clapback Nicki gave for days. Well, now the streets are saying that the bigger issue is not even with Megan, it's with Jay-Z and Beyonce. For starters, Roc Nation, which is owned by Jay-Z, is the company behind Megan Thee Stallion's success. And according to various sources, Roc Nation is pumping so much money to push Megan Thee Stallion and intentionally fueling the beef with Nicki Minaj to push her out of the business. Now, when the beef between Nicki and Megan...
Bro, I ain't gonna talk y'all head off, right? But I got to say this, bro. It's Nicki's time to downfall, bro. She's still up there. But at the same token, when Jay-Z and Roc Nation, when they push Megan, Nicki's doomed, bro. Nicki, you might as well go ahead and sit down, bro. You might as well sit down, Nick. You're done. Megan's the next big thing smoking. It is what it is. Your time is up, Nick. Your time is up.
escalated, fans thought that Nicki overreacted after Megan rapped about Megan's Law. Obviously, that touched a nerve because her husband, Kenneth Petty, has been in the database for over 2 decades after serving 4 years in prison for you know what. But what many people probably don't know is that in 2020, Nicki's brother, Jelani Mirage, was also sentenced to 25 years in a New York prison for basically the same thing as her husband. Before sentencing, Nicki actually wrote a letter on his behalf, hoping to decrease his time behind bars by defining him as a gentle and selfless man. But Jelani still had to serve time. Now, as much as to Nicki, that line about Megan's Law was pretty personal. It's allegedly not just about Megan, because Nicki is somehow convinced that Roc Nation is the one behind her sabotage, and she made that pretty clear when she went on her rant against Megan. In one of the tweets, Nicki claimed Roc Nation was pouring money into pushing Hiss to outperform Bigfoot by writing, spending so much money. But she's a little broke independent artist. Desiree, you gotta let it go, baby. The world knows she's can't rap. Stop trying to make fetch happen. I just put out a song with no promo, no video. It's already number 2. In a different tweet where Nicki also mentioned Roc Nation, she was like, y'all want to bring up my family members and lying on your dead mother, lied to Gail, lied on and effed your best friend man, told me to drink and go to the clinic if I was pregnant, all because I wouldn't let your funky butt pour liquor down my throat. She thinks she a bully cause she got a Roc Nation brunch every year. Be mad at Party. He told all your tea, but you taking shots at my family? Get up on your good foot. Go apologize to your mother, nasty serpent. Repent. In fact, according to Nicki, Bigfoot was just the start of her tear on industry figures, as she also promised that the CEO of Roc Nation, Desiree Perez, was up next. She tweeted, on the next song, I delve into all the people Desiree allegedly fired for unknown reasons. Other things as well. So many people were blindsided and hurt by her. Allegedly, she's willing to go broke to try to replace me. Fix it, Jesus. Megan aside, you know why I think it's not just about Megan, but...
Hey, yo, Nick. Hey, man, that's one thing about people. When your waters start to get troubled, by all means, bro, by all means, it's a great thing that she said, fix it, Jesus, bro. But at the same token, what about all the times when you was on your higher up ladder? Now you was like, oh, I'm a monster. And I have an alter ego. I forgot her alter ego name that she gave him. The demon side of her or whatever. But it's crazy how whenever you're downfalling and God is like breaking you down, now it's fix it Jesus, bro. I'm just saying, bro.
Jay-Z and Beyonce and the entire Roc Nation. When Nicki called out Elliott Wilson for disrespecting her, Jay-Z also caught another stray. What happened there was that Elliott was on a live stream with Kai Cenat to promote her new album in December 2023. Now, Elliott has previously been vocal about established artists being snubbed for big interviews in favor of new viral artists, and he mockingly posted a video of Nicki Minaj twerking with the caption, hip-hop journalism. Then Nicki hit back with, Elliott, if you'd spit Jay-Z D out for 1 second, you'd be able to be happy for the newcomers. Isn't that how y'all tried to tarnish my image by saying I'm not welcoming newbies in? Did songs with all of them though.
Hey, yo,
why you not
so Nick goes off on Elliott? Wow. Bro, Nick said, yo, L Boogie, get Jay-Z's you know what out your filthy mouth, bro. Dang, I ain't know about this one, Nick. I ain't know about this one. She went off on my man L Boogie.
happy for a young black man like Kai? If you ask Nicki, Elliott is one of the mouthpieces being used to sabotage her. You know there are people who actually believe that there's an agenda against Nicki Minaj, like JT, who straight up said, I salute Nicki Minaj for not tapping out and still dropping music knowing it's so many odds against her. It's big money to end Nicki, but it's a bigger God. Keep being you. Your legacy will never be undone. Nicki Minaj, I love you. In addition, there have been people saying that the Grammys intentionally embarrassed Nicki Minaj. In case you missed it, before the televised version, the Recording Academy had been presenting a number of this year's awards during the Grammys premiere ceremony and posting those winners on the X. When the Academy presented Best Rap Song, they posted that Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice's Barbie World from the Barbie soundtrack was the winner. But those watching the premiere ceremony, which streamed live on their YouTube channel, saw that Scientists and Engineers by Killer Mike actually want. Now, they quickly deleted the post, but it still caused an uproar from Barb's, given the Grammy would have been Nicki's first win. A lot of people were just like, why would the Grammys post about Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice and say they won the Grammys in a tweet and then just delete it? I mean, considering everything that Nicki has been saying as of late about people trying to sabotage her, to her fans, that moment was further proof that the industry is indeed plotting against her. As you know, Nicki already doesn't have a good relationship with the Grammys, and she previously spoke out against the Recording Academy in 2022 for categorizing her song Super Freaky Girl in the pop category instead of rap, to apparently remove her from the category that they didn't want competition in. Again, in 2020, she called out the Grammys for not giving her the Best New Artist award when she had 7 songs charting on Billboard at the time. And now they mistakenly announce her as a winner and then delete the tweet? Of course, it was gonna look suspicious. It's giving someone made a call, but the social media intern was the last to know. Anyway, Barb's were quick to point out that just like Nicki has been saying, people in the industry are really trying to sabotage her. Like one person wrote, but why did they announce Nicki won on the official Academy Twitter page, but the show just says someone else? Now I see why Nicki thinks everyone's a op now. Like, this is strange. And another person added, but when Nicki said the industry is plotting against her, y'all think she's crazy. At Recording Academy, y'all weird ASF. Well, as far as Nicki is concerned, at the front line of the people trying to sabotage her is Roc Nation, which means Jay-Z and Beyonce are complicit. And you know what? Recently, Megan also responded to Nicki's diss when she decided to celebrate her success with her fans on Stationhead on Twitter Spaces. During the conversation, she mentioned Roc Nation when she said, "Don't make me call Roc Nation," in response to the feud. Child, is Megan low-key also confirming that Roc Nation is involved? Could Nicki be right about Jay-Z, Beyonce, and other people in the industry actually trying to sabotage her like they did with Keri Hilson? I would love to know what you think, so drop those.
Of course. They're not trying to, they are sabotaging Nicki. Man, the Grammy things that's just the tip of the iceberg, bro. Bro, Nicki, your time is up. And Nicki, you are a great artist. You are still a great artist. But you know, and I know, and we all over here know. Even y'all know, you guys that's watching the videos with me. We know that everybody that's great, that limelight starts to dim. Then the next thing comes up, pops, and then that's when Hollywood or the record labels and everybody, the execs and everybody, they try to get rid of you. The time is up, Nick. The time is up. Roc Nation is behind Megan 100%, bro. Can't beat them.